Yeah, there is that. Let's look at this here. And let's put it up. Got water. Good, 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 good. All right. Let's try the other day. Hey. Listen, I was trying to figure out how to thread my new machine and fail. Thanks for liking the live. Okay, let me get us some music. Hopefully Julian comes so he can help me. Can you help me? Trying to get us some music. Hey y'all. Okay, that works. Can y'all hear that? A little bit at least. Okay, so we're sewing Simplicity 3006. I'm doing view B. No. Actually, I think I cut view A. Let me see. I cut this a minute ago. Let's see. Tab A. Yeah, I'm doing view A. Hey T. So view A has like a tab over and then it has a tie. I don't know if you can see that. It has a little tie right here. So it's a cute little detail. Now, I did not serge my pieces because I was like, oh, we can serge them together on the new maker over here. But I threaded, but I couldn't. It's not looping. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. It looks right, but it's not making loops. So something ain't right. Let me see. Oh, this thing is so finicky. It won't. And y'all deep here. It won't work with the door open. Okay, so it's not making a loop. Hey y'all, if you just came in, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and like the live. I'm about to sew a pair of pants. So, hey Miss Elisa, if somebody can slide into Julian's DM and send an SOS. Thank you, Duncan. I'm looking forward to being a millionaire, hopefully in less than 5 years. Tell him I need help. Help! Alright, I'm gonna push that over to the side for now. Move the sewing machine a little closer. So my pieces aren't serged. That's okay. Sure, we're gonna start with the pockets. I'm sure, but I haven't actually read the directions. 3 days will be more like it, Duncan. 3 days will be more like it. So the front, make your pleats. Oh, and then it wants you to immediately start making your fly. Which is fine, it's just I haven't searched the fly pieces. So I do have the other serger hooked up. Hey Dylan. But it has white on it. So That's problematic. Anyways, let me thread a bobbin. Oh, I got one. That'll do. And let me find some thread. How's everybody doing? Is anybody sewing? What fabric am I using? I'm using a wool. It's like a tropical wool though, so it's like seasonless. But here's a scrap piece. Well, it's not a scrap, it's a thing, but so it's a suiting. It's kind of like a taupey color. Hey, content. Make sure you guys like the live. All right, so let me find a thread. I might have to use this. This color would be good. Do I have to thread this color? I used to. It's a little light. Let me see. Is that this one? That's real light. Okay, so it's either this or brown. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some top stitching for the fly. Why don't I have the right colors? Don't like that. Don't like that either. All right. That's okay. We'll just get started. And I'll have to go to the craft store to get the right color thread to match this weird color. It's kind of an odd color. So I won't do the, you know, the little top stitch part. I won't be doing the top stitching. They want you to E-stitch, but do you leave that stitch in? Because that's the top stitch. Do these pants not have pockets? Oh. It's about to be nervous. So I'm gonna do these, this is a little out of order. What I'm gonna do the darks, I'm gonna do the pleats. The pockets. Hey y'all, hey. Thank you, Duncan. Hey y'all, if y'all can go to Julian's page, send him a DM and tell him I need help. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna change out my threads. Is anybody sewing today? Be sure to tell where you been, girl. Where you at? You ready for Baltimore? Are you going to Baltimore Frocktails? Or you haven't decided? B, you going to Baltimore Frocktails? I know you already ready. You had your outfit 3 weeks ago. Can't wait for the reveal. I'm looking for my little something to clean this machine with. Some little brush. You're not, oh, okay. Oh, hip, okay. Are they, I'm about to have another show soon. Next time I come to Chicago, I'm gonna try to line it up so I can see that show. Okay, I'm gonna get it started and then I'm gonna try to unthread it and rethread the serger again. See what I did. Because I did it before, so I know it's me. I know it's me. Well, I did it with the lady watching me. Oh. That's going to be fun. It's at the end of August. Dang. Lord. I'm going to... Where am I going? Oh yeah, Trap and Sell. So I think that's all the summer vacay for me. Because I want to go to London, well, Europe in September. Hey Aisha, listen, I pulled the cover stitch out. But I don't know how to thread it. I mean, I thought I threaded it, but it's not looping, so I didn't thread it properly, I'm sure. Unless there's something I'm supposed to push. But I don't know. It appears to be right. I watched the video. It's just not looping, so something's not right. All right. Let me find the pieces for the pants. Fronts. Because I didn't do the markings there. I literally, hey Julian, I need help. I can't get the machine to make loops. Okay, I didn't make, I thought I threaded it properly, but I obviously did not because it's not making loops. I'm looking for some chalk. Okay, I'm gonna try it again since I got you here. Where am I chalk at? I can't find nothing. It's a start. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna play with it until you in a board meeting. Oh, okay, 7:30. Okay, cool. I'll still be here. I was like, I need to search these pants. I was like, oh well, I might as well just try to use the new one. Well, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna add the markings real quick for the pleats. Okay. I'm just gonna draw a line. So you're supposed to do a stitch. I don't think I'm gonna do a stitch. I'll see. I think I'm just gonna iron the crease into it. I don't think I'm gonna stitch it. What view am I doing? I'm doing view A. Yeah, there's a dot here. And there's a dot right there. And I guess I should put the fly on her too. This is gonna end up being the left side, right side is on this side. Small dot, big dot. Okay, and we do need the little dot down here. What size did I cut? 16. Okay. All right, we got our marks loosely. Okay, so we're gonna make our big pleats. Oh, there's another dot. Okay, let's add this dot. I don't know what all these dots are for, so I'm putting them, but usually I skip the dots. Hey, Carol. Hey, Morrison. Hey, Saps. All right. So if you just joined, welcome. Make sure you like the live. I'm sewing Simplicity 3006. I'm doing view A, which has the tie in the front. These would be great for work. I cut these out last month, but I never obviously did anything but cut them out. Only modification I made was that I made them significantly longer. These pants are never long enough for me. Okay. Push that to the side. Now the back of the pant is supposed to go to the front like that. That's crazy big. Hold up. I'm pleat bigger than the pants. Wrong dot. Oops. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Let me show you guys. So that is the pleat. So I'm gonna just put some little pins here, and I'm gonna baste across. Yeah. So you guys can see me. How is everyone today? Y'all are like a little quiet. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the other pant leg. This one goes this way. Hopefully these turn out cute. Alright, let me just make sure that I pinned them correctly. Okay, here we go. Turn the machine on. So you're supposed to E-stitch the pleats. I'm skipping that. I'm skipping that. Alright, put that over there because I am gonna press it. Aisha, are you ready for Baltimore Frocktails? You're going, right? Alright, I'm gonna press the pleats. What are y'all over here? I can watch me press. I'm on my junky room. I'm working on it. one down, one to go. That's nice and crispy. I think I have enough to do like a little top or something. Not a top appropriate for work, but actually I could do a vest. It might be enough to do a vest, but not like a jacket or anything. But I could do a little corset, something like that. Okay, so here is what our pant looks like in the front with our little pleat. Cute already. Okay, I'm gonna put these to the side. I'm gonna put the darts in the back pieces. All right. Hey Vivian, hello. Guys, make sure you like the live for me. Para me. Okay, so I don't think they need a stitch. We'll see how they do like when you put them on, but I feel like they don't need that stitch. All right, so here's the back pieces. I'm gonna draw the darts on here. Let me get a ruler. Usually I trace them, but honestly, half the time the tracing don't even go through. So I'm just sticking the pins in the little dots, and I'm gonna mark the dots and then connect them. I'm glad these pants don't have any like welt pockets or anything, because I would probably just omit that. Welts are so much work. Dots on the side. I'm assuming these are where the pockets go, so let me mark the dots here on the side. Although there's a notch, so obviously I would just not match up the notch, but it's okay. We'll be good, and we'll do the flipping dots. Okay, VV, we don't need that because we're not doing VV. Do I have my notch here? Yeah. Okay, that should be good. Let me move this off. So excited about getting through some of my whips. I'm trying to decide like what I'm gonna do next week for whips. I was thinking, since this week I focused on myself, next week I might do whips that I have in progress for other people. So I still have my like boyfriend's vest. And then I have this outfit that I made for myself, but it's too tight. So I said, oh, I'll give it to my friend. She likes it. But it's like too big for her. So I need to put a lining in it and probably take it in about 1 inch. It'd probably still be too big for her, but she can work it out from here, you know. She can work it out from here. So it has been in, I think I made the outfit in January. So it's been sitting around here since then. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have it by spring. Child's still in there, so I would love to get that out of my house. That would be great. That would be great. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with the vest, because as you all know, deconstructing things and making alterations is just like very annoying. Unless you're into that kind of thing. Me, myself, not so much. I just like to create it from scratch. And if it ain't right, then I like to just throw it away. But look, the little tag is still in here. So that's what I think. The vest next week. Get that out the way. Next week. And then that thing. I might go live on Monday too, again. Just to get some more hours out the way if I'm going to be sewing anyways. But we'll see. Sometimes Mondays are like easy and sometimes Mondays are hard. It kind of depends on the Sunday. Like, how did Sunday go? Which I'm looking forward to this Sunday. Me and some of the sewing girls that live in Atlanta, we're going to brunch, which we haven't decided where. I sent them some recommendations. I think Deja sent some recommendations, but I'm like, if you guys want to do brunch in Atlanta, you need a reservation. You need a reservation like now, okay? You need it now. So I'm like, we need to make a decision or we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be at Subway. All right. I'm gonna do my dart. Yeah, I broke like 3 needles yesterday working on that skirt at the same time. I broke them all. Like I was putting the zipper. No, I was putting the waistband on. You know how after you do the waistband, you gotta stitch in a ditch. I was like back stitching up onto that little metal piece that's on the zipper. I did that twice. Then the third time I did it, I had not even pressed reverse, but I guess it was still, because it's computerized, like still memorizing the reverse from the last time when I halted it, and it reversed. I broke my nail again. I was like, bruh, these cost too much money to just be breaking over something stupid. I go through so many, oops, I'm basting this, that's not right. I go through so many needles. That was a basting stitch, so I gotta redo it. Because knowing me, baby, I be spreading and I will bust them little darts right on open if they not stitched properly. I will bust it right on open. So anyways, that's my horror story for yesterday. Breaking out my needles, and I just bought those needles, thankfully. When I went to pick up the Burnett, they had sewing machine needles and stuff, of course, so I bought some because I was out, and I had just been using like random needles, just whatever I had at the crib. Like, I think it was probably like a ballpoint needle in that machine, because that's all I had, but I was sewing wovens with it, but it was like whatever. So I really needed some needles, so I was glad they had some. But I was like, well, I'm running through it. Running through them. But we're not going to break any needles today, so fret not. I should pull out a zipper. So we kind of need that for a zipper fly. I'll iron that in a second. Anybody going to the US Open? Is that still going on? I know it started. But I assume the tournament is still going on, but I don't know. I've never been, but I do want to go one day. Use whatever works. Thank you, a mantle. All right, that's what I had to do, D, because I had broken all the other ones, or they were just, you know, dull, whatever. Okay, let me iron these darts. Guess you guys can come with. Which way is the back? That way. That over there. Iron this. Darts are in place. Put these back together so we don't lose them. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, we need a zipper, don't we? But I do feel like we should serve that. I'm surprised they got the fly instructions on here. You know, nowadays they be like, refer to the video on simplicity.com. Be like, what? Okay, I am, where's this started? I'm gonna work on a waistband. Okay, view A, fold tie in, so number 8. I'm gonna work on the things that don't need to be serged. So we're going in out of order, guys. All right. Bow tie in sections in halfway, lengthwise, right sides together. Stitch 3/8 seam, leaving in with dot-free trim seam. Okay. The dot is over here. Think they need to be interfaced or anything, so let's just fold them in half. What's everybody sewing? Anybody sewing this weekend? By the way, I'll be sewing for Sunday service, so hope you guys come through. I'm sewing Vicky Sews Carolina. So if anybody else wants to sew that one, let me know. Feel free to join. Or really, if you want to, maybe I'll just open it up. Like if you want to sew a dress on Sunday, you can join. Or actually, maybe I should make, if you want to sew a woven dress, because if you sew on a knit, you're going to be moving too fast. You're going to be moving too fast, but if you sew on a woven, you got to do darts and princess seams and stuff, so you can be with me. That pattern might not be for everybody. A lot of people don't like cutouts and stuff, so that's understandable. But for the hoochie mamas and those not going to Baltimore frock sales, obviously, come through. I'll make something in my story. Alright, let's do the other one. Oh, okay. Well, be Chantel, if you find it by Sunday and you want to join, since you won't be in Baltimore, let me know. I just got some linen too right here. It's on my table still. Isn't this dreamy? Look at this purple. Yes. So cute. It's a nice weight too. Let me see where the end is. Like this could be nice for a suit. I always be like, a suit, knowing good and well I'm not finna make no jacket. Like I be cutting out them jackets and they be sitting around looking at me. I'm looking at them, they looking at me. There's a jacket in the whip pile. There's 3 jackets in the whip pile. 4 jackets. There's 4 jackets. There's 4 jackets in the whip pile, y'all. There's that Mimi G one, you know, the big oversized one. There is the one that we cut out last month, the La Forma one that we didn't get to. Then there's the black La Forma one that we kind of worked on as a muslin, but we didn't finish. Then there's this one I cut out like 2 years ago. We don't get into that. Although that one, I think I did sew the front darts. Yeah. And the Mimi G one, I did this part, the fronts and the back. I didn't attach the sleeves and I didn't do the lining. It's a very simple pattern. I might just finish it, but I don't know if I like it. I might have to dye it as well. It's like a little bit too straight. It's like, I need you to be wide. I should have made it extra large. Oh, Carolina. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing to one of my friend's wedding events. And I'm using this polka dot fabric, black polka dots. I think it's gonna be really cute in the black polka dots. It looks blue. It's like a bluish purple color. Like a violet. I think it could go either way depending on who's looking at it. It's like one of them blue purpley colors, yeah. So I don't know what it's gonna be, but it was 20% off at one of my local fabric stores, and they only have a sale once a year, and that's for 4th of July, which is weird, but and they put the entire store 20% off. Otherwise, it's always full price. I'm assuming I'm supposed to cut these down, but let me read. Okay. So I'm gonna trim this down. Let's see my scissors. Right here. Yeah, it's so cute. I have quite a bit of linen in my collection right now. And I'll be acting like I'm scared to cut it. Like it's like linen don't come out every season, every summer. I'd be like, oh no, it's too special. And I need to just cut it. Make it. I got black, I got blue, like a light blue. I have that one. And no telling what else. I would like some green too. Or some red. I had ordered some red, but I sent it back. I didn't like the quality of it, so I sent it back. But I did have some. But I would like a nice red linen too. I don't have that. Alright, so I'm just making my little ties. After I trim it, I'm gonna turn it inside out, iron it, and baste the opening close per the instructions. One investment, the best investments I made is buying a loop turner. I don't know if it's on my Amazon store, but I should put it on there. I said a loop turner, a strap turner, sorry. This little kit, it's great. Hey, Armina, I was letting them know that I'm doing Sunday service. If you're making a woven dress, or if you're making a Vicky Sews pattern, you can join the live if you want to join. Like, but I know you've been saying you want to work on that Lexi dress from Vicky Sews, and so I'm just saying, if you want to join me, join me. This I should bring this up a bit higher. You don't know how to use it? You need boning? In a bad way? Oh no, Auntie Carol. You going home to sew? I know that's right. Damn it, I done tore it up. That's no bueno. Alright, well, let's try the next one. Maybe I trimmed it a little too close. Well, I hope sewing makes you feel better. Oh, do you need boning? No, you don't need any boning. The only notion you need for that dress is a zipper. Literally. Some interfacing. And the only place you use the interfacing is where the zipper is. And that's like an optional thing. Yay, Armina. Miss Angela, she made hers out of Ankara. She sent me a picture. I don't think she's all the way finished with it. She probably got to hem it or something. It was really cute. It's really cute in Ankara. I want to make one in a light denim color, a light denim fabric, and I have it. But I need to finish these other projects first. First things first. Trying to work it over. Hopefully I don't tear this one. I did tear it. Okay, so I got some decisions to make. Either I don't trim it, or make these straps shorter. Which I might be able to afford a shorter strap. Like cut this part off. Cause like, where is the straps coming from? Let me see if I can see from the picture. They're just on the side. So from here to here, let's see. No, that's kind of short. It looks kind of weird. Okay, fine. I'll just do it again. I got some more fabric.
10 days, travel with ever unpacking. The comfort of home on the go. Magically unpacking seconds at soulguard.co.
Yay! I swear, something that's supposed to take 39 seconds always take 49 minutes. It's like, seriously? Where are you falling apart? See, I got a good bit left. I could do something with this. Let's see, I just need a piece to make some tie-ins. Oh, you're gonna use liquid satin. That's gonna be fancy. That's gonna be fancy. What color satin do you have? I like the black. I think it's perfect for special occasion. Oops. Or like holiday, which is still special occasion. I like that black. I need to get my scissors sharpened. I done banged them up. I done banged everything up. God. section. Like, so trailer park over here. I want some of those giant Taylor shears. Obviously, I don't need that for this, but those big ones, like my mom had, I want some of them. Oh yeah. What am I making? I am making Simplicity 3006. I'm making view A. If you're in the chat, make sure you like the live. Yeah, I mean, I'm making this. I'm trying to make the ties, but the stress from turning them inside out made them come loose in some parts. So I'm trying it again. I could do like this, like the bad girlies do. That's a lot more work. But yeah, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want the top stitch. That's why we're doing all this roundabout, because I don't want the top stitch and I don't want. I need my serger. And you wasn't here for the drama, Armina, but I don't know how to thread my. Bye, D. Have fun at work or working. I don't know how to thread the machine. Apparently, I thought I did. I was reading the instructions, doing the things, but it's not making loops. So I'm waiting on Julian, who is doing important things at his board meeting, to help me. So in the meantime, I'm just kind of skipping around the pattern. Yeah, I tried, Armina. Like, it looks right. But it's not making a loop, so something isn't right. Something is not right. It's so big. This thing is like about the same size as this sewing machine compared to my other little serger. She's quite brilliant. What I might do this time is that stitch is not straight. Is use my peeking shears. See if that makes a difference when trying to trim it, because this little thing is falling apart. I feel like there might be a right and wrong side of this fabric, but I just don't know what it is. Yeah, it's like a very, very slight difference. Tell you what though, when it gets time to do this part in the pattern, I'm gonna be really grateful that I already did it. Have you ever like skipped around a pattern and you're like, when it's time to actually do that part, you're like so glad it's already done? Cause it'd be like this little stuff like going in straight lines that kind of is like annoying to me when I'm sewing. It's like, not another straight line. Especially if it's a long straight line. A short straight line, I'm okay with. So like when you're making pants or a long skirt, and you just like pushing the fabric through. I get really bored and start falling asleep. It's like the humming of the machine and the fact that I'm not doing anything that requires any thought. I start, woof, almost fell asleep there, kind of thing. All right, these peaking shears are shit. Yep, all the time. If I can easy out the way I do. What? Said it again, Armina. Okay, I'm trimming it, but I'm trimming it with these raggedy peaking shears. Hopefully that'll stop it from fraying and then coming out of the stitch. Because that was what happened last time. The tension was making it fray and then it just slipped right on out the stitch, causing holes. So I'm hoping this helps. If not, them straps are gonna be made out of twill tape, okay? Because what I'm not gonna do is keep making straps, ties. They're not straps, they're ties. I'm not gonna keep, they're like straps though, but they're ties this time. I'm not gonna keep making ties. So if these decide to bust open, we're gonna use twill tape. Oh, if you can get the easy stuff out the way. Yes. Agreed. I usually do the like stuff that I hate doing out the way. Like I'll go and do all the darts. Stuff like that. Just because I don't like doing it. So especially if it's a big project that I'm gonna do in multiple days, that's how I'll do it. Until I'm left with having to face the project itself. Okay, here we go. We could try a different tool. Try this thing. This might work. We try pushing it through instead of pulling it through. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe. I actually don't know how this one works, but I'm trying to use it like you would use a chopstick. Which I have never used, but I get the concept. You trying to finish your hackathon look? I know that's right. When I did the hackathon, I actually finished my look the month before. And I had shot out my content the month before. And my partner did too, because she actually had a vacation. Okay, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna do my I have to do this one. So I can't use a bodkin either. Alright, try to be gentle. Although I thought it was being gentle last time. Y'all see me, I'm being very gentle. If this tears, I'll be pissed. Okay? Gentle. Hey, Will. Yeah, that was the thing, trying to get that thing started. I gave up. I gave up. No. Let me see. Will, you sewing? Will, I haven't seen you live, Will, but I see you've been sewing because you got all the outfits. Every day, Will got a new outfit. I'm like, damn. He making us look bad. He's sewing. The rest of us sitting on our laurels. Well, not Armina. Armina be sewing too. Mostly just me. I'm the one that ain't got no finished projects. All whips, no projects. Okay. I'm just trying to turn out my corners a little taste, you know what I mean? Not too much. Okay, guys, we have success. We have an unscathed strap. So let's see if we can do the second one without tearing it up. I mean, I need to see if I need to talk to Tidra, because she said that I could add people on here, and then I think that way you could also get watch hours for Black Swan Network. All right, we gentle. Cause I know you need watch hours too. I'm gonna see. I just don't see how to do it. I don't see any options, because when I press plus, it says start a poll. What's this? That's moderation. What's this button? Oh, that just turned the camera off. Yeah, I don't see how you add someone, but I'm gonna ask Tidra. I don't think she here no more. Hey, Miss Diane RV. Yeah, because usually I come on before Carmen. I don't think she's coming on today, so I can stay on as long as I want. No interference. Okay. As long as I don't get hungry, I'll probably stay till like 9. So I could put a dent in these pants. I ain't got nothing to do except eat. Eating isn't, I do have to eat, but if I don't get hungry, then I'll be fine. I had a little bit of spinach before I came on here. And some potato chips. Balance. Why not? You know what? I didn't cut the corner. I'm like, why that little corner won't come out that good? But I didn't cut the corner because I was scared it was gonna bust open again. Your host won't get watch hours. You have to send the link before the live. Oh, she won't get watch hours? Oh, okay. Hey, Tiger Girl, I know you still in here. I'm just at the iron, guys. Ironing my strap. I'll be right back. I mean, my tie is not a strap. Let me get my terminology right. Okay, we were successful that time. We were successful. So I'm gonna put this away. I don't think I need it anymore. I'm gonna work on the next part, instructions, which I think is the little curved part. So we got that. Trim seam of 1 tie section to 3/8. What? Why? Okay. Trim 1 seam to 3/8. So I guess it's supposed to have been 5/8. So you asking me to cut off 2/8, which is a 4th? Okay. That's crazy. You could just say trim off a 4th. That's crazy. Alright. Add it to number 7, which is right here. On outside, pin this tie into interface tab 7, matching dots. What dots? That dot or that dot? Oh, it's a dot down here. Just kidding. Okay, let me draw my dot on here, and then it's not gonna really matter because honestly, I have to interface this because I didn't do that. Of course. You're trying to figure out how to get Google Chrome on your computer. If you have multiple devices and accounts, y'all both can be live. I'm gonna try with Aisha. We can both be live, but together? All right, I'm gonna grab a piece of interface thing. I don't like that interface thing. Let me get this guy. Because I already have some scraps. Does it tell you which? I guess it doesn't matter. Which side should be interfaced? Let's see. Judging from the picture, if it's going this way, this side should be interfaced. Okay, well, try it with Aisha and let me know by. Are you gonna try it this week or next week? Because Aisha already had her live. Yours is tomorrow. But she did mention that you guys were gonna do some joint lives working on whips, I think. Actually, I might have made that part up. I promise on Sunday I'll be more prepared, like in terms of everything will be fully prepped. In fact, I'm planning on Friday night actually doing the skirt part of my pattern off live and having it done, and just doing the bodice on live, because I'm sure that's what everybody wants to see. That's the more interesting part of the dress. because ideally I would like to have all of my outfits for New York complete by this weekend, by the conclusion of this weekend, so that I can just like have that out the way. And I know if I just start the dress on Sunday, I won't finish it on Sunday because I'm not like that kind of dedicated. I can only sew for about 4 hours and then I kind of tap out. I might can sew, take a break, come back to it, but generally speaking, about 4 hours and that's it. I started falling apart. Okay, here is my interface piece. Here is my dot. Base. Tab section will be used as a facing. Oh. Stitch at 3/8, leaving an end with notch free. That's the back. Trim the seams. Okay. I'm supposed to put the other side together. Then stitch this at 3/8 of an inch all the way around and leave this open. So I am gonna pin it. So that was this next week. She wants to make the Chandler. Yeah, I told her we can do the Chandler. But she already got plans to do live with Tygery next week. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh well. I really need some little throw-on dresses for work. Some little knit dresses that I can throw on. Cause it'd be so hard finding something to go to work in the mornings. Trying to put an outfit together. Set 3/8. All right, here we go. Oh, I know what I was about to say. I was on this thread. It wasn't a thread. It was a thread on Instagram. This girl, she was like, what is she? She was basically like, she had put a prompt up there that basically said something to the fact of like a list of things that you are convinced that are very popular, things that are very popular in the sewing community, but are actually like, what was her words? Annoying. I don't remember what her words, but basically she said things that people I think are doing but they don't really want to do. And so hers was, I think, using clips instead of pins. So I think her preference was pins, but a lot of people was in the comments talking about they like clips. They don't want to use pins and they don't want to get stuck by pins. Fine. I said things that I think is a fad that people are just doing because other people are doing it was buying expensive cotton lawn. And this one girl came from me, she was like, oh, well, cotton lawn is so soft against your skin, and I'd rather have something of high quality against my skin if I'm going to spend hours sewing it. There's enough polyester out there. And I was like, first off, who said anything about polyester? And I was like, while it may be soft against your skin, cotton should not be $40 or more a yard. I'm sorry. Shoot me, shoot the messenger. I just think that's a little absurd, okay? I think the exceptions could be like if it's a really amazing print and you're like, I just gotta have that, then cool. But the stuff that these women be wearing with these little small little flowers on the little country shit, y'all paying $4 a yard for that because it's soft against your skin? Be for real. You can wash your clothes with some damn laundry softener, detergent, or whatever that makes your clothes soft, some fabric softener, if you feel like the cotton is just too harsh. But $40 for a little country print, I just feel like it's for clout. I don't know, I just feel like it's for clout. But anyways, do you guys have any things that you think are like fads or like trendy in the sewing community that is really kind of annoying, or people are just doing it just because everybody else is doing it? I thought the clips versus the pins was interesting. I didn't really comment. I personally like pins, obviously. I do use clips if I'm doing something thick or a bag or something that's not suitable leather for pins, but generally speaking, I'm gonna use my my pins versus the clips, but I don't care one way or the other. Rotary cutters is another thing people are talking about. I personally don't really like rotary cutters. I prefer shears, but I do use it from time to time. It's good for straightaways. It's good for like sheer in like lightweight fabrics. You need them to just stay flat. I use the rotary cutter for that, but generally speaking, I use my scissors. So, you know, but it doesn't really annoy me. I could care less. But I do think the cotton line, it just irks me because I'm like, nah, that stuff is so thin and cheap feeling. I'm like, it's soft. I'm like, it feels like expensive tissue paper. Hey, on social. Hey, Chris girl. Yeah, I agree, Armina. But I really, it's to me like, I don't want to call names, but let's say Liberty Fabrics, for example. To me, people buy Liberty Fabrics to be like, I'm wearing Liberty Fabrics. And it's either you can get the cotton lawn, or they got a few different lawns, but you can get a cotton lawn or you can get the silk. The silk gonna run you about 80 pounds a meter. You know what I mean? So most of them not buying the silk. So they get the cotton lawn, which is around 45 US for the less exclusive designs. And I think Joanne had some Liberty cotton lawns at some point, but they were all ugly and country. Wasn't nothing cute about them little prints. So I feel like you're just buying it to be like, I'm wearing designer fabric. There's no way you can be like, oh my God, this is the best thing since sliced bread, and I'm willing to spend $300 on cotton to make a little dress with 50 inches of ease in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm back. Back to some of my tab. Back to some of my tab. Because there might be somebody here who really loves cotton lawn, and my apologies, okay? Oh, but they was coming for me. They was like, sorry, I love cotton lawn. I was like, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I made a shirt out of cotton lawn. And really, I only got it because it was like the color that I needed, and I just really having trouble finding a fabric suitable for a shirt in the color that I needed. But I'm ready to throw that shirt away. It's so soft and raggedy. Let's do. Well, do we need to trim this? Probably, right? Yeah, at? Where'd my peeking shears go? See, Miss Avis, that makes sense to me because you're cutting a lot of straight lines. But for garment making, I just don't. I find it more difficult to be precise with the rotary cutter. But like I said, for like the really silky fabrics and stuff like that, I do find it easier to have a really sharp blade and to use a rotary cutter to keep it like really flat. Use pattern weight, stuff like that, just to keep it flat to the table. I find that easier than scissors, but anything else, I prefer my scissors. But they get dull so easily. And them blades are not cheap. Let me be gentle. You know how this fabric likes to tussle. What kind of shears am I using? The Guggenheim. Is that how you say it? The Guggenheim. You can see it. There you go. Guggenheim. Yeah, they're good. They are good for some things. But some people are like, they don't want to use pins at all. They just want to use the rotary cutter. And I'm like, They're probably the one who's making dresses out of rectangles. Yeah. Out of cotton lawn rectangles. So there's that. All right, here's this. I'm gonna press it. I'm like, so that works. That fits the bill. That checks the boxes. Okay. I have that sitting under the clapper. Base notch edge. I will do that when I take it out the thing. Okay. The next thing I'm supposed to do is stick it to the right waistband, which is piece number 9, which is not interfaced. They go dull so quickly. Are scissors not good for left-handers? It'd be like, yeah, I was in an Uber 2 days ago, and this man was left-handed, or he was right-handed, but he was driving with his left hand, but he was only driving with one hand. And then as soon as we like turned out of like my little parking little building place, he ran up on the curb, and he was like kind of like gangster lean driving, like he was an older man, but he was like kind of like, and I was like, I feel like you need 10 and 2. Like I feel like you need 2 hands on the steering wheel. I couldn't tell if like something was wrong with this hand or if he just was left-handed, but I felt like that man, he needed 2 hands on that steering wheel, and I was scared. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pray on it, get me to my destination, because this man was driving like a fool with that one hand. I'm like, you gonna get hit out here in Atlanta. They don't play. Driving with that one hand, turning on slow and wide. Turning slow and wide, and you still hit the curb. I was scared. Okay. This needed an interface. Let's see which side. Oops. Notch is this way. So this, child, look at this. I got the selfish edge on here. Ghetto. Alright, it should be the back of that. Where's my little... What'd I do? Oh. Can't drive with one hand. You shouldn't be driving with one hand like he was. And then sometimes he was no hands. He was driving with his knee and carrying on, or just not engaged with the wheel. I was like, yo, he is a little bit too chill for me after he just ran off on the curb in his whip. No, my piece just floated away. Okay. Yep. 10 and 2, girl. 10 and 2. I felt like that's where he needed his hands at. He seemed completely unfazed though, so I'm like, okay, you do this, but I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, these streets wasn't really made with lefties in mind. Okay. It's also like, you have to drive very defensively in Atlanta, and he was just way too like, I'm like, are you gonna complete the turn? Like, like he was cruising or something. I'm like, we can't do this here. Can't do this here. Alright, where I'm supposed to be going. Here's the notch, attaching the tab bit. And then on the other side, attaching the other strap. Or, what are we calling it? Not a strap. Tie. Okay, so here's this. Now which way, oh. Is it supposed to be curved up? I guess. Oh, you back. Yay. Okay, let me base this down. And then we can switch over to the other machine. Okay. I'm gonna iron this the other way, so I ironed it the other way. Okay, this is part of my waistband. I'm going to put this, to the side with the pattern piece so we don't lose it. All right, let me put this this stuff away so I can make space to bring the camera a little closer. Okay, move this one closer to moi. I'm gonna move you guys closer to me. Y'all all up in my face. Oh, how do I send a request? Hold up. Is it this? What's this? Just share with your audience. I wonder if I just don't have these capabilities. Let me Google it. How to send should be a request for a co-host on YouTube Live. Tap create, tap edit. Okay, so tap create. Where is create? Oh, I'm directly on YouTube. Oh, that's the poll. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to hang up to invite you up. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hang up. Come back in like 10 seconds, okay? I'm gonna just come back so I can let Julian up. 'Cause I don't think I could do it while we're already, let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to add anybody.